Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your mid-April 2019 love and emotional life reading, and it's for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers where this applies. Mid-April 2019 through early May 2019. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Look for what resonates, let go of what does not. It will never resonate with all of you who are watching. And basically, as you know, you can substitute you for your other person in this scenario, the characters, and take it from there. Okay? So Pisces, what's going on for you during this period? What do you need to know? What do you need to know, Pisces? Rebirth. This is the Osho Zen Tarot. That's like the Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness. And we have what is like the Emperor, the Rebel. Your most recent energies, you've been through something big. Could be, Pisces, that you were in a really bad breakup or feeling a bad betrayal. But out of that, you're setting boundaries recently. You're taking back control and setting boundaries for sure. You're taking back control and setting boundaries and having some mega insight coming out of this scenario. So for many of you, Pisces, it was definitely a trying situation, but you have chosen to break free of the chains that bind you there and not be held back or defined by it. Somebody was wearing a false mask. Somebody might have been deceptive, cheating perhaps, not saying for sure, but something really hurt you, something deeply wounding. This is for sure. I'm going to say a betrayal. I mean, I have to kind of just say, this is like the Ten of Swords and this is like the Seven of Swords. And really this combined energy, one on top of the other, would tell me that for many of you, you did experience a betrayal. Heart of the reading in the beginning, in the middle though, in the present, is this idea of projection. So on top of maybe what you experienced, for many of you, Pisces, it may have just so triggered you because of maybe a past pattern, a past wound. When we project, we're operating a lot from the ego. So we're not quite, feeling spiritual about this at this time. The present energy has you maybe feeling a bit victimized by this situation, but wanting so badly to break free of it, wanting so badly to exercise on your insight here. But it's just like causing you to have advice being like, have a big awareness of what is yours and what is not yours here. Are you swirling in something that really doesn't have evidence, that you should be holding on to it at this time? Or are you projecting something in your partner that you're demonizing a partner or demonizing or idealizing someone in a sense that it's just not reality, for you? And also, again, past issues, past wounds, are they coming forward? Is it time to let go of baggage and move forward with a little more lightness? He doesn't even have a pack like most of the Fool cards. This one doesn't even have a pack, as I say. So he's really just light and trusting. So where can you let go of this old pattern? Where can you exercise the freedom to break through the chains? See that there's a rebirth coming. Work on what's right in front of you. Plant seeds and create fruitful things. Things that can tie you to reality, things that can make you feel abundant, productive, putting your mind maybe for some of you into work, or just your day-to-day, where you can produce things that really matter to you and create a positive, grounded energy. Pisces, you've definitely been through a difficult time, no doubt, but I think you've got a lot of insight coming out of it. You have to stay grounded in reality, not project, not work on ego here. If you have to remind yourself that somebody showed you who they are and there is a bit of a deceptive energy there, move away to the practical, move away to what serves you. Only offer your cup and emotions to things you can trust. Doesn't mean trust everything. This is like the Knight of Cups. You can be romantically charged. You can be reconnecting to yourself at this time, trusting yourself. This doesn't mean just trust, across the board undeservedly. This means put your energy to trusting what you know to be true, what you know to be important and worthwhile for you. Definitely. Don't trust things that are driven by the ego. If you feel a compulsion or a tight energy around something, it's probably ego driven. If you feel anger towards something, it's usually ego driven. If you feel resentment and appalled about something, it's ego driven. It could be ego driven because you feel like you don't deserve it. It could be ego driven because you feel like, you needed to come out a victor. But I think the biggest energy I would say is keep what's yours to keep here. Like, take responsibility for what's yours, but don't take responsibility for all of the things that came before you. And recognize what's just a pattern versus reality. Try to let go of some of that baggage, for sure. Because, look, there's no baggage here. And you're doing that. And you've had epiphanies recently that you need to keep in the forefront of your mind. And in order to trust, there's literally like a free fall here. You can't hold on to anything when you're free falling. But you have to do it with a practical viewpoint. It's not to do it just straight all from your heart. You have to have a practical side to you. And Pisces, I know you like to be idealistic, some of you. If you have heavy Pisces in your chart, especially if you have it in your moon or in your rising, sun, Venus, any of those really. But you do have to ground yourself here. Know where you can trust and where you cannot. And trust yourself first. Cut the rest of the garbage out, Queen of Swords. You know what's right and wrong. You know where someone is doing the right thing and doing the wrong thing or doing you wrong. It's time for you to kind of cut that gap, just cut the shit out, pardon my expression, the BS. Because basically, you can't fly, you can't soar, you can't create, you can't attach to your vision, you can't transform and be reborn from this Ten of Swords scenario unless you really just cut out what is not serving you anymore. Just very, very clear. I don't think this reading could be any more clear. You may be holding on to some illusion around this, but it's time to see where people are wearing false masks. It's time to see where your power is, because you definitely have it. You have insight here, and Pisces, you're one of the most intuitive signs there is, and you can tap into that, and you can use your logic and your reason to reason yourself out of that. It's time. It's time for you in the near term to really latch onto that power. Anything else for Pisces? You're on the verge of the old and the new. You're on the verge of the old and the new, Pisces. You're just right between the two. How do I let go of the old and move into the new so that it serves me? You're getting a breakthrough. That's awesome. A breakthrough is coming. This is like courage. This is like strength. Out of this scenario is a victory coming for you. Oh my goodness. Total transformation is coming, and you have the ability to tap into resources, your tribe, your friends. They will be supporting you if you need extra assistance, extra advice. Pisces, getting through it. And you have a transformation happening. You have a movement from one stage to the next. This is like, it couldn't be clearer between this rebirth and transformation, that this is a huge new stage coming for you, Pisces. You just have to believe it. You have to let go of the baggage, the chains, the patterns, the old ways of thinking, and you have an amazing transformation ahead of you. This is like the Death card, but in a positive sense. This is in the positive sense. There's like purple fires burning, manifesting. This is like Kundalini energy here, right here. This is like major manifestation. So huge insights coming. Drop the baggage. Release yourself. Because the lighter you are, You'll be able to make a decision about this and move from the last phase to the new one. You've got a stuckness that could be happening. Use your logic, cut the BS out, and know that there's a breakthrough coming. If you need help, seek it, or just tap into your inner guidance. And there's a whole new stage coming. So this is an amazing, amazing reading. So it's almost like the Phoenix thing here. I mean, it's almost like out of whatever happened, the ashes here, Pisces, you are coming forward with a vengeance in a good way. I don't mean like a vengeance, but a just amazing power. So Pisces, wishing you a really great rest of April, early May. I know this is going to be not altogether easy, but so many powerful energies supporting you, and you're taking the reins, and you're having the vision, and you're having the insight. This isn't like things conspiring around you to make that happen. This is you. This is all you. So take full advantage of it. Move yourself forward. There's so much there for you, and I'm so happy to see it. So I just want to wish you luck with it. Comment if anything resonated with you, and subscribe if you want to. And I will see you back soon. Thanks.